Hello everybody, it's Patrol for another Loot anime unboxing. I think the theme for this month is Galaxy, but don't quote me on that, because I have a bad memory. But anyway, let's open this up. I'm going to use the letter opener from the last crate, or 2 crates ago from the Blade crate, it's the Berserk sword. I tried it on the Loot crate that I got this month, and it doesn't work too well as my blade thing, but it's still kind of. I know I don't know how to use letter openers because I don't use letter openers, but there we go. It has an edge, so yeah. Anyway. Thank you, Lord Almighty. Okay. Now. It's the Galaxy crate. Or whatever it was. Galactic was a Loot crate. They said there was going to be a Cowboy Bebop thing in this crate. And I said, I prayed to God, or the gods of Loot anime, and I said to myself, if you're going to have Cowboy Bebop, there can only be two things that you can give us. A, some form of cosplay item for Ed, or B, an Ein plush. This is what I wanted more. It's an Ein plush. It's the best. I'm so happy. The entire universe, the creation of Loot anime was worth it just to get this adorable little Ein plush. Oh my god. He's squishy. And he's cute. And he's a corgi. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, and he's fuzzy. And he doesn't smell like some plushes do sometimes when we get them. God. I'm going to love this to death. Oh, I'm so happy. I don't care what's in the rest of the crate now. I honestly don't. I'm so happy. Okay, Ein's going on my shoulder. Ein's going on this shoulder, maybe? One of the shoulders where he will not fall off. He is a fat little corgi, so it's possible that he's going to fall off anyway. Am I going to have to stuff you in my shirt? I'm going to stuff him in my shirt. I know it looks weird, but this is the most adorable little plush ever. Nothing. Okay. Don't tell. Can't tell me why. Sushi stuff. Anyway, next up, we have a large thing here, Robotech LED light. Is this like a user's guide? Thank you for your interest in the Robotech LED light. Please carefully read this user guide and keep it keep it for future reference. Package contents: 1 acrylic plate, 1 USB powered base, 1 5-volt USB 2.0 power cable, and 1 user guide. I like how the list of items it has on the user guide is itself. It's like a list that contains itself, you know? Instructions for use. Carefully insert Robotech acrylic plate into slot at the top of the base to avoid fingerprints on the acrylic plate, which can affect the lamp's 3D illusion. Handle it by the edges only. This sounds really cool. Connect the USB power cable to an active USB 2.0 port on your computer or a UL certified USB wall charger. Or like any of my phone chargers. Press the power on/off button on the top of the base and the light will work as follows. Lightly touch button once for red light, touch to turn off. Lightly touch button again for blue light and touch to turn off. Lightly touch button once more for green light, touch to turn off. To activate the 3-color automatic cycle, please lightly touch the button twice. Touch to turn off 3D color cycle. Proper care of your... Okay, yeah. To clean the acrylic plates, do not attempt repairs. It is not a toy. Do not use near water, and do not look at LED lights. So let's see what the heck this is. It's Okay, I assume this is my acrylic plate. This is my base to stick the plate in. Is Robotech an Animu? I assume it's an Animu because, and this is just a cushion. Okay, so this is a standard mini USB? Whatever it's called. It's the one that phones use. And here is our acrylic plates. Let's open it up. I can see through it. You can't see it, but I can see through the plastic here. It has a pattern on it. So let's just hold on to this thing while we put the acrylic plate in the base. It's kind of wobbly. Doesn't come out too easily though. Okay, that's nice. It's firm. Firmly grasp the handle. So let's plug this thing in because I happen to have a computer right in front of me, and hopefully plugging it into my computer isn't going to stop my recording, but if it does, I'll just start it back up again and have to splice things together. But just remember, guys, when I turn it on, don't look at it. Don't look at the light, Marion. Or don't look, Marion. We're still recording, that's good. There's a button here. Can't really see it because it's... I have it the wrong way around anyway. It's fancy. I like it. It's very festive. It's just stock red, stock blue, stock green. It looks much better from my end. It doesn't really translate well. I have it backwards for myself. It doesn't really translate well onto camera, but suffice to say, there we go. Suffice to say, it's actually pretty nice, and the color cycling gives it like orange and purple and things like that, and yellow. So yeah, it's pretty fancy. Now I just have to figure out what Robotech is. So let's invite disaster. You can't even see it with the glare. I'm gonna invite disaster by putting on Sushi's head though. I can see it. You guys can't. There's just like a. There's just an empty spot there. There. Okay. I want to be festive, but I can't because I have a white background behind me. Oh well. Let's see what else we got here. Space Patrol Luluco. Space Patrol Luluco, which I've never heard of. Let's try to get, there we go. It's probably a coin of some sort in this bag here. It's weighted. A Flutter Jewel replica keychain. Okay, it is not a coin. It is a Flutter Jewel replica keychain. There goes the tag. Huh. That's pretty cool. I think it's a plastic. If anyone wants to tell me what Space Patrol Luluco is about, it's pretty interesting though. It's a nice looking jewel, very sparkly. It reminds me of things my sister used to collect when we were but children. Next up, we have Sailor Moon bottle opener, because when I want to crack open a cold beer, this is what I want to use. This is what I want to use. Crack open a nice cold brewski with my bros. Grab me a Sailor Moon bottle opener. I'm sorry. Mental images. By the power of the moon! Amazing. 1 second. I'm sorry. I need a tissue. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not gonna get over this. Out of all the Sailor Moon things they could have given us, this is a bottle opener. First of all, who uses a bottle opener anymore? Like most of the alcoholic beverages I drink either have corks because they are hard liquor, or if they're beer, usually like a screw-off cap. If it's a glass bottle, but for things that you actually need a bottle opener for, like I've had like bottles of Coke. I actually have a couple of bottles of Coke and Sprite in my room that are like old style that you actually need a bottle opener for. But you're not gonna be carrying this around with you when you go to like a store or something. You know, let's just push that a little down in your head so that people can kind of see the colors there. You're not going to be going to a store with this. I mean, unless you want to. It's perfectly fine. I won't judge you for that. I've carried Stranger Things around with me. But if you're at home, I don't know many girls that drink beer. And for the guys that do, I don't know if they necessarily want to use this in a social situation. But if you do, I salute you and your courage. And you're awesome. You are. You really are. Personally, I don't have the courage to use this in a social situation. But it was worth it just for the mental image of a bunch of guys in like hats backwards, like bros sitting around with like a bunch of beer bottles, just like, yo, pass the bottle opener. Yeah! Yeah! Moon power, yeah! Doing the pose and everything, you know. I don't know. I haven't watched Sailor Moon in a very long time. Yes, I used to watch it as a kid. I watched a lot of different old anime because I'm an old person and we didn't have such a selection back in the day. And it was interesting. It was funny. I don't know. Classic Sailor Moon was pretty good, wasn't it? It wasn't like groundbreaking. It was entertaining. I love it. Okay. I wanna see the blurb that they wrote for that. It's gonna be great. Okay, next up. Limited engagement. Sailor Moon R, the movie. It's just talking about tickets available for Sailor Moon R, the movie. Long before Mamoru found his destiny with Usagi, he gave a single rose in thanks to a lonely boy who helped him recover from the crash that claimed his parents. The long-forgotten friend, Fiore, has been searching the galaxy for a flower worthy of that sweet gesture long ago. The mysterious flower he finds is beautiful, but has a dark side. It has the power to take over planets. To make matters worse, the strange plant is tied to an ominous new asteroid near Earth. Is it Flowey? Is this an Undertale crossover? Faced with an enemy blooming out of control, it's up to Sailor Moon and the Sailor Guardians to band together, stop the impending destruction, and save Mamoru. Mamoru? I don't know. The phone charm this month is adorable as well. It's Yume? I keep forgetting her freaking name. Pretty sure it's Yume. In a little outfit, and it's all sparkly. It's adorable. It is adorable. It's like really sparkly, look at that. And yeah, this is 14, which is pretty awesome. And finally, the poster. The literal poster child. Illustration by Finny Chang. Have we seen Finny Chang illustrate before? I don't know, but anyway, let's see if I can get this without dropping that. So yeah, the top here is like a spaceship cockpit, and 1 second, 5. It is Yume. Yay. Okay, so Yume is in like a spacesuit. She has great hair, doesn't she? And she's on some sort of planet full of mushrooms, which I highly disapprove of. but I can't stop people from liking mushrooms. Anyway, Galaxy. Grab your friends and hop in your spaceship for a trip around the galaxy. Celebrate some of the best space anime and manga with items from Cowboy Bebop, Robotech, Space Patrol Luluco, and Sailor Moon. Is it Luluco or Luluco? I don't know. But anyway, the Ein plush. The galaxy is a pretty big place, and lawlessness can run rampant. In Cowboy Bebop, the government solves this problem by registering bounty hunters, also known as cowboys, to help bring in criminals. An important part of the crew of bounty hunters on the spaceship Bebop, Ein is a genetically engineered Pembroke Welsh corgi with human-like intelligence. He is also super cute! We knew we needed to be able to squeeze him in real life. Take this plush with you on any space adventures. Thank you. Thank you. Exclusive Robotech LED lamp. Robotech, the legendary mecha series that helped make anime popular in the US. Oh god, so that came before Gundam, didn't it? Maybe I did see it then. Has it all. Transforming robots, giant alien spaceships, a multi-generational galactic war, and compelling love triangle. The Macross Saga introduced viewers, to the world of Robotech, which is actually 3 shows combined for the US syndication. Okay, that makes more sense. The Macross Saga, okay. With the story of an abandoned spaceship reconstructed by humanity to tackle an alien invasion, this futuristic lamp, modeled from a robot in Robotech the Macross Saga, might not protect against aliens, but will at least protect against the darkness. Okay, that's where I've seen this before. That makes more sense. Space Patrol Luluco keychain for the makers of Kill la Kill. Studio Trigger. Space Patrol Luluco is an anime about space and love and responsibility. Despite living in outer space, 13-year-old Luluco has a pretty normal childhood. Which means that unlike Kill la Kill, they probably wear clothing. That is until her Space Patrol father is frozen, and she is forced to replace him as a Space Patrol agent. And he's all just like, I was frozen today! Despite the new craziness in her life, there are some perks, such as being the mysterious transfer student and Space Patrol agent Alpha Omega Nova. Wow, that's a cliched name. I'm sorry for the vacuuming right outside my room. Luluco's crush is represented by a flutter jewel, the manifestation of a normal girl's first love. We knew this pure and beautiful jewel would make the perfect keychain. Sailor Moon Moonstick Bottle Opener. Sailor Moon is an incredibly popular shoujo franchise about Usagi, a middle schooler with a destiny to save Earth from the forces of evil. She transforms into Sailor Moon with the help of other guardians named after the planets in the solar system. She battles the Dark Kingdom. Now she helps you in the battle against the evil force of thirst with this kawaii bottle opener. I love it. And Yume Galaxy Charm. Yume is ready to explore a galaxy in this month's charm. Wearing her adorable and airtight spacesuit, our heroine celebrates the spirit of discovery and friendship in anime and manga. This is a good month. I was extremely underwhelmed. You'll see that video eventually. I was extremely underwhelmed by this month's Loot Crate, but this totally makes up for it. And as you can see here, it folds out into a spaceship. And I'm keeping this box and I'm folding it out into a spaceship. For the love of God, stop it. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Loot Crate. This might be my favorite crate. I had a few favorites so far of things that I still use. There was the one that gave me the not Itachi shirt, the Naruto shirt from the organization I can never remember. Ikutsuki. The one with the, I guess, Itachi's shirt, yeah, thing. Okay. And the fairy tale scarf, which was amazing and I still use, and like just a lot of, I don't know, there's like no other crate really I can think of that stands out that had so many things that intrigued me or made me laugh or fall in love with things. Yeah, they outdid themselves. A+. So yeah. We're heading into the new year, and hopefully next year's Loot Anime is going to be even better somehow. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth 4 with Loot Anime. See you later, Space Cowboy.